Hi, my name's Carolyn and I'm Head of Content at Transform Communications, and we're here today to talk about website copywriting. As is always the case with me, I like to talk about the preparation. You can't just pile in without being prepared first. So first up, you've got keyword research. Think of yourself as a detective trying to find out about your customers. How do they talk about you? What are the words, phrases, terms they use? It's not stalking as much as, maybe it is stalking. It's not stalking, it's strategic reconnaissance. Doing your keyword research will also help you to be clear on what it is that you're talking about. Waffle, 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 waffle. It just cuts out the waffle. And try to avoid any jargon or complex terminology that might be internal to your business but not understood externally. There's some really useful tools out there to help you do your keyword research and your competitor research. Things like SEMrush and Moz are your secret weapons, so make sure you use them.
I need something robust, precise. Robust, precise.
As a writer, you can do some keyword research yourself using some of those tools, or you can work with an SEO specialist who can help you and do your research for you. So next up, after you've done your keyword research, is to start thinking about your site structure. So this is a treasure map, if you like, of your website.
It's a map of our coastline.
What's all that Spanish junk right there?
Who knows?
How do your users find what they're looking for and get what they need out of a visit to your website? First up, think about what your core pages are. Most companies have a home page. Well, all companies have a home page. Most companies have an about page, products or services page, a blog page, and the all-important contact page. So what are the core pages on your website that you need to write? Then beneath that, what's the next level of page in your site hierarchy? Often this is breaking down your products or services into individual pages. Also think about what pillar pages you need. These are a really key component to your SEO strategy. So from your keyword research, you'll have particular topics that you want to focus on that are pertinent to your business. On a pillar page, you'll focus on one of these topics and look at the subtopics that sit beneath them. This is a really useful resource for your website visitors to find information about a particular topic, but it's also fundamental for SEO and helping search engines find your content.
There it is.
On the next stage, I like to work with a designer, so getting a page layout or a wireframe for the key pages that you're working on. So this can be quite a collaborative, iterative process where you're looking at the layout of each type of page, say your services page or your blog page, and what they look like. And from this, you'll see how much content you need to write for those pages and how this needs to be broken up into different sections. A good tip at this point is to create a Word template for each type of page that you've got on your website with your sections and your word counts per section so that you can fill in that template in Word. That means you won't either overdo it and have huge amounts of words that aren't going to sit well on the page, or you won't undercook it and have a small amount of text which isn't going to say what you need to say and isn't going to perform well in search engines.
You're kidding.
Oh.
Words have appeared on paper.
Yes.
You can also include your meta title and your meta description on your template to make sure that's well written. So that's the heading and the short description that appears on, say, the Google page that helps people to understand whether that's a link that they want to click on, and they're really important. If you already have a tone of voice defined in your brand guidelines, then you can skip to the next section. You're golden. If you don't have a tone of voice already defined, now's a good time to think about it.
You talking to me?
Talk to people internally and ideally externally about your brand tone of voice. For example, should you be more formal? Can you be more flippant? Can you be comedic? Do you want to be serious? Do you need to be professional? Can you be a bit more light-hearted? Having a tone of voice defined before you go into writing is really important, so you know what approach to take. It can be helpful to think about other brands that you think have a similar tone of voice to your own. You don't want to be talking like innocent smoothies when you're more of a Range Rover kind of a brand. Are those good examples? Fruit drinks, cars. You don't want a Swatch tone of voice when you're more of a Rolex kind of a brand. Can anyone else remember swatches? Is that just me? Now, it's really important not to forget your call to action. You don't want to leave people hanging. Your website is just a stepping stone on your user's journey to making a contact or a purchase with you. So think carefully about what the next stepping stone is that you want them to take. Is it scrolling down the page? Is it watching a video, clicking on a link, something else, perhaps filling in the all-important contact form? We're finally there, it's time to get writing. So here's a few top tips to get you going. Keep it clean and crisp and concise. You don't want too many words, but keep thinking about the keywords that we talked about in step 1. Scatter some confetti through your pages to keep people interested. A little bit of glitter, videos, images. Bullet points are quite helpful for keeping it short and sweet. What is a bullet point? Unlike modern bullets, the first projectile was a small round ball, from boulet in French. The little round dot of a bullet point is likewise a small round ball or bullet in English. Always check your copy over and over again before you submit it, and get a fresh pair of eyes or two to review it before it goes out to a client, a key stakeholder, or someone external to your organisation. So when it's finally uploaded on the page, it looks beautiful.
The night was humid. That's it, and that's all.
Now you're ready to go forth and write website copy that converts for both human beings and algorithms alike. Good luck! If you've got any top tips for website copywriting, leave them in the comments below and don't forget to subscribe. See you again!